Y'all know what today is. Travel Talk Tuesday. Just vibe with me, y'all. Come on. I don't know what about y'all, but my day is going to be a what? Hey, when I look at you. Come on, and it's Tuesday, y'all. Come on, come on. Just want to look at you. What kind of day it's going to be, y'all? A what? A lovely day. Hey, lovely Tuesday. Hey, vibe with me, y'all. Come on, come on. I see y'all coming in. What's up, beautiful people? Come on. We made it another day. It's 6 p.m. Hey. Come on. Sometimes you got to talk to yourself. You got to encourage yourself. You got to dance with yourself. You got to vibe with yourself. You got to uplift yourself. Come on, y'all. What kind of day? A lovely, hey, lovely day. A lovely Tuesday. Lovely Tuesday. Travel Talk Tuesday. Talk Travel to me Tuesday. Hey. Okay. So, hey, beautiful people. Thank you for joining me on this Tuesday evening. Okay. Y'all, we made it another day. Okay. And because of that, that is a lovely day. So I'm your girl. I'm your host, Zondra Sexton Holmes, the CEO and founder of Explore Blue Travel. And at Explore Blue Travel, we curate epic trips for busy women who we know are doing all the things. And because you're doing all the things, you don't have the time. And most of the time, you don't even have the energy to do one other thing. Introduce Explore Blue Travel. That's where we come in. We help you. We are a boutique travel company, and our goal is to transform you, beautiful people, to relaxed, relieved, and revived. Because, girl, you deserve it, okay? Don't let nobody else tell you that you don't. You do. You deserve it. You deserve to travel. You deserve to travel as frequent as you want, as often as you want, to destinations that you dreamed of as a child, saw in the movies, read in the storybooks. You deserve that and more. And at Explore Blue Travel, our mission is to make it happen for you. Okay. So I'm not going to stretch this out any longer. We're going to get right down to it. And as y'all can see, the title of tonight's Talk Travel to Me Tuesday is the Mind, Body, Soul Connection. How adventure and physical activities enhance your travel experience. Okay. So let's get into it. So we're going to do a deep dive into something that's going to make you say, girl, sign me up. You're going to be like, listen, sis, you talking my language. Are you ready to talk about mind, body, soul connection in travel? Because if you ain't talking about vacation, what are you talking about? Okay, let's be clear. We are talking about vacation, right? It's okay to talk about vacation. We want to talk about vacation. We need to talk about vacation because when you talk about things and you make them top of mind and you make them priority, guess what, sis? You're going to make it happen. But when you are too quiet, when you don't really talk about the things, your goals, your aspirations, the places you're going to travel to, guess what? Because you're too quiet, you done dim your voice, you done decrease your voice. Guess what happened? You don't go to these places. And a year passed, and 2 years passed, and 5 years passed, and before you know it, it's a decade. And you haven't traveled to none of the places at one time that took your breath away. Well, guess what? I'm here to remind you that I want to wake up your dream. I want you to dream again. And I'm all about dreaming, but I'm more about doing. Okay. So we're going to do. Okay. We're going to dream about these dream destinations, but we're going to also make it happen. So let's dive into tonight's topic. As you enter, make sure you hashtag where you're watching from. Okay. So for an example, I'm in Allen. I would hashtag Allen. If you're in Atlanta, hashtag Atlanta. If you're in LA, hashtag LA. If you're in New York, hashtag New York, and so on. Okay. And then if you did not have the opportunity to catch this live, make sure you hashtag replay so that I know that you watch this, because this is going to be a very, very good episode of Talk Travel to Me Tuesday. Okay, so let's get started. So, all right, sis, we all know that the hustle never stops. But have you ever stopped to think about how adventure actually fuels your soul? Right? How does it actually fuel your soul? I want you to think about that. And I'm talking endorphins, stress release, okay? The whole 9 yards. Let's think about it. When you're zip lining in a jungle, you're taking a hike on a mountain, or even a trek in the forest, your body release all these feel-good hormones that make you go, this is life. Okay. Who just need to exhale? Right? You know how sometimes we just going and going and going, because we all about that hustle life, right? We all about, we got to get the 50-11 things done, right? A lot of us are mothers, wives, business owners, managers, employees, okay? Volunteers. We serve it on the church board. We serve it in the church ministry. We might even serve on a nonprofit board. We might serve on a community board, right? It's so many ways that we serve. We might be members of societies that are endear to us. It's so many ways we serve. We're always doing something, okay? We might be a part of a book club, a wine club. You know, it's so many ways. Like us women, we are some busy people, okay? We are the definition of some busy people. But sometimes you just need to just exhale. If you would, just take the time and just breathe in deeply and let it go. Okay? Sometimes you just need to do that, right? Because we're always going and going and going and going. So every now and then, I want you to take a deep breath in, inhale, and then I want you to take a deep breath out, exhale, just so you can become centered and you give your body a moment to just pause, okay? Because you are all that and more. Now, let's talk about the once in a lifetime experiences or activities that you've always wanted to try, but never knew where to start, okay? In the chat, if you would, drop down some once in a lifetime activities that you was like, listen, I know I want to do this, but I don't know where to start. Maybe you don't, maybe you just, you know you want to do it, but you don't know where to look. You want to do it, but you want somebody to be there who can help you along the way, just in case if you need that encouragement, that nudge, like, sis, you got this. You need that support. You need that uplifting. Let me know where you are at in your journey, okay? I want to know where you are at in your journey. Now, what I'm doing now is I am scouting, researching, looking at some intriguing, exhilarating, adrenaline pumping activities for our trips. Imagine this. Imagine zip lining across the canyons, snorkeling in a deep body of water, jumping off a cliff, perhaps parasailing or paragliding. What about going on a safari where you actually get to see all the wildlife? or maybe even scuba diving, or jumping from a plane. Which one of those activities you was like, I got to do that? Or it piqued your interest a little? If you would drop it in the chat for me right now, because I want to see who we have out here. Do we have any risk takers? Do we have anybody who they've been wanting to do some activities, but perhaps when you go travel, the people you travel with, they're a little too apprehensive. They're a little too fearful. They might not be adventure seeking. They might be a little bit more safe, right? More on the cautious side. I want to see who we have tonight with us, okay? And I'll read the comments as they come in, but I want to know, do we have people who want to zip line? Okay, where are my zip liners at? Right? How high of a zip line do you want to do? Okay. And you remember, you can start small and incrementally build that endurance, build that tolerance. Okay. What are my people who are ready to jump off a cliff? Where my girl Angela at? Angela better comment, okay? Because that's just been wanting to jump off a cliff since God knows when. Where are my people who want to jump off a cliff? Right? Jump off a boat. Who want to have actually a scuba tank and they want to go down to the ocean bottom and they want to scuba dive? Does any of this interest you? Okay. Or let me scale it back just a little. You might be like, listen, girl, I ain't there yet. Or perhaps, let's say a group activity where we hike or we walk 5 miles. Does that interest you? Or maybe we take an intense Zumba class where we learn how they move their body in their culture, in their region. Right? Y'all see me? Hey, come on. I mean, where are my people at who want to do something different in destination? Right? Well, I see the comments coming in. And I see some people are a little hesitant and some people like, hey. So no matter where you at in your journey, or perhaps you don't want to share yet, and that's fine too. Life's too short to wait. So let's start being intentional about checking off those things that you want to do on your bucket list, shall we? Let's set some goals tonight so that within a certain time frame, you give yourself a deadline so that you know, okay, it's 2023 right now. We roughly got 3 months and maybe a couple of days left. We're moving into our 4th quarter of 2023. And what are some things that you want to get accomplished before 2023 ends? Or perhaps next year is going to be your year, right? You know, when the new year comes in, we have these resolutions, we have these audacious goals, places we're going to travel at, things we're going to do. When was the last time you checked your list? That's the first thing I want you to tell me. When was the last time you checked your list? Because you know, in order to manage your goals, in order to manage your progress, you need that list somewhere visible so that you can make sure you're staying on track. So do you even know where your goals are? Where are some of the destinations that you said that you wanted to visit in 2023? 2023 ain't over with, sis. 2023 is still, hey, you still have time. Now, y'all know I'm all about planning, right? But if you wanted to plan something before 2023 ended, you can. You can even take a trip in 2023 if that's what you want to do. But if you say, well, you know what, Zandra, I'm going to do 2024. That's going to be my year, right? I'm going to hold you to it, okay? But then I want you to start doing something tonight, right now. What can you do right now to help you closer to your goal? What's that destination that you know you need to visit, that you've been said you was going to visit, and perhaps something happened and you were not able to visit? How can I help you out so that I can get you to that goal? Serious question. How can I help you out so that I can help you reach your goal? I want to see you successful. I want to see you win. I want to see you traveling. I want to see you getting those stamps in that passport. Come on now. When you win, I win, and vice versa. I want to see it. But what do you have to do in order to help you get there? Let me know. And then what are some activities, okay? Because we already explained that physical activities are good, okay? They actually help your body. They actually help your mind, right? Because the release of the endorphins, right? The feel good hormones, right? So this is why some people have a obsession, or they have a deep connection to doing certain things, right? Because they like the way it makes them feel, right? You want to do things that make you feel good, okay? So what are some of the activities that you want to experience in destination? Is it snorkeling? Is it scuba diving? Is it jumping off a cliff? Is it paragliding, parasailing? Is it riding an ATV? Is it driving in a vehicle in another country? Hey, sometimes that can be scary. What is it that you want to do? Let me know. Drop it in the chat. And remember, if you catch this on replay, hashtag replay. And if you are looking at this, make sure you hashtag where you are viewing from. I want to know where you are watching this from, okay? And then if you have any accountability buddies or partners in the group that you know who you know need to see this or watch this, make sure you invite them to the group. If they're not already a member of the group, you can invite them in. Okay, so as y'all continue to drop your bucket list destinations, your bucket list activities that you want to experience in destination, let's talk about something else that's very, very important. And that's gym. You know, sometimes when we travel, some people are an advocate and they love working out when they travel. And some people like, listen, I'm on vacation. I ain't trying to do that. I can find another way to burn some calories, but it's not going to be no physical activity. Okay, is that you? If that's you, just say, yes, that is me. No judgment here, okay? No judgment zone. But the reason why physical activity is so important is because we want to make sure that we are keeping our body in the best condition possible, right? When your body is at the prime level, when it's at its optimal level, then when you encounter different things, if it's viruses, if it's bacteria, or things that can attack your body or your immune system, when your body is in top-notch shape, it's more resilient. It can fight it off, okay? So that's why it's important that you take your health very seriously, okay? I know we on vacation. I know you don't want to do that. Hey, that might be the last thing in your mind. But it only takes a small bit of your time, right? You can do it either early in the morning. So like, let's say if you wake up at 7, you can work out from like 7 to 7:30, okay? Let's say you more of a night owl and you can't sleep. Maybe that's the best time to get your workout in. Maybe you work out from like 8 to 8:30, right? So ideally, they recommend at least 30 minutes of physical activity, sometimes a little longer, right? Because you want to get your cardio up, depending on what you're trying to do, okay? But if you start at 30 minutes, you're doing something. You're helping your body. And I don't know about you, but we don't get no new body, right? So you want to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do to keep your body in the best condition possible. So you're probably thinking, Zandra, when I'm traveling, maybe you like, I can't find a gym. There's nowhere for me to work out for my sessions. Maybe you like, it's so difficult trying to pack all the things I need. Like I'm that teen carry on life. Like, sis, I ain't trying to do all that. I got you. And I understand. Now, some people are avid gym rats and they like, listen, I got to get it in. I'm not playing. I'm going to do my workout, right? Because you don't want to miss your gym sessions. Well, there's ways that you can still work out when you're traveling. Do you know that now they have workout cards that you can carry with you? You have apps on your phone, right? That you can have handy so that you can do a quick workout. Most of these boutique hotels and resorts, they have they have fitness centers, gyms. Some of them have activities they offer, right? They might have water aerobics. They might have yoga classes. They might have an activity where you go walking. They may have other poolside activities. They might have dancing classes. So it's so many ways you can stay active even though you're traveling. So if your challenge is, I want to travel, but listen, I am dedicated. I have to be at the gym every day, Monday through Friday at a certain time. I have to get it in. If I travel, my routine is going to be messed up. Well, I have some help for you. Okay. I have a lady who will be coming in, and she actually has a program. She has cars, and she can show you what you can do so that you can remain active. So that will no longer be a challenge for you. Okay. So what we're doing is, in our upcoming trips, in our upcoming destinations, we are going to make sure that we tailor some time to being active. Now, you don't have to participate. I highly encourage you to participate, but you don't have to participate. But it's making sure that we keep our bodies in the best condition possible. And it also helps us feel good, right? After you worked out, you like, hey, right? You feel good about yourself. That's the way I want you to feel, okay? I want you to feel good about yourself. So whether you're hiking in Bali, you're taking a yoga class on a secluded beach, you'll never miss a beat or a squat. Yes, sis, we got to get them squats in, okay? We want to keep them glutes popping. Now, you might be like, listen, Zandra, that's a whole lot. Listen, this is a whole lot. I don't know about this adventure travel you talking about. So what you mean? Well, stay tuned, okay? First of all, when you are traveling and you want to make sure that you have your mind and your body, your soul connect, you want to make sure you pack the essentials, okay? Now, people who travel with me, they probably laugh at me. They probably be like aggravated because listen, especially when I travel with my friends, baby, the itinerary is always going to include some type of physical exertional activity, okay? Because I just enjoy doing those type of things. So usually I'm telling them, yes, girl, bring your hiking books. Listen, Michelle might can say yes. Treese might can say yes. Shaquita probably rolling her eyes. Yes, she's serious. Okay. Bring your hiking shoes. Okay. Now, typically, I always try to gift my clients some form of first aid kit. In the event something happens, then you are protected. You want to prepare yourself physically by doing some type of light exercises or activity before your trip. And you always want to prioritize your safety. After all, how can you pour from an empty cup and not be poured into? Okay. So anytime when you are getting ready to work out, you are getting ready to do some type of physical activity, you want to make sure that you condition your body. Okay. You don't want to just be doing stuff and you ain't did stuff and God knows, and then you wind up, hurting yourself or spraining, a ligament or something, so you want to make sure that you prepare your body, so prep your body. Okay. And then you want to listen to your body, right? So sometimes your body is telling you like, listen, you're doing a little bit too much. Now, sometimes it's just you fighting through it and you getting through it. But sometimes we can go too hard. So make sure you listen to your body. Now let's get real for a sec. This isn't just about getting your adrenaline pumping or taking pretty photos so that you can post like, right? You're like, hey, look at me. I'm in Bali. Yes, you see me, girl, with this background. Listen, it's not about that. It's about how these physical activities create a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. Okay. So when you're hanging from that zip line, okay, in Costa Rica, or you're reaching the peak of that mountain in Hawaii, remember you are reaching new heights within yourself. So anytime you work out, I don't care if it's Stone Mountain, you hiking that mountain, you make it to the top. Take it in. You've just accomplished something. Take it in, process it, pat yourself on the back. Job well done. Okay. Now just imagine doing that in a different destination. Imagine hiking a mountain in Hawaii. Imagine going up a waterfall. Who here has been on a waterfall, right? So if you go to Jamaica, I don't know, Shaquita is on here right now, but if you go to Jamaica, you know, it's rigorous, right? You trying to get up that waterfall, Dunn's River, right? I mean, it's slippery, right? You got to have on the right shoes. You got to, you know what I'm saying, know how to position your body, how to, you know, balance, you know, equilibrium, right? So when you do workout activities, you found out so much more about yourself. You found out what you're capable of, what you can do, right? It's like sometimes you like, listen, I ain't gonna be able to get through this. And you get through it and you be like, oh, I never would imagine. So that's why I encourage you to try it. If you have not worked out, try working out the next time you travel and just see how it feels, okay? Could y'all promise me that? Could you at least try it to see how it feels, okay? Pack at least 1 or 2 outfits, depending on how long you're staying. And then, like I said, I already gave you some tips. You can either do it early morning, you can do it late at night. Shoot, let's say if you one of those people, you need a picker-upper in the middle of the day, you might can do it then. But find some time to put it in your schedule because, you know, with us being busy women, busy people, we have to be intentional. You have to give yourself a calendar, a planner, something to make sure you're staying on track. If not, you're going to forget some stuff. Listen, sis, I don't know about you, but my current brain don't operate the same as my brain from back in the day. Right? I got so much things going on, so many things that I'm doing. It can be very easy for you to forget. And I don't want you to forget. Okay. So it's nothing wrong with putting alert on your phone, alert on your tablet, your e-reader, using Alexa or Google. Okay. Using some type of email system to give you an alert or time, especially my people who work at home or who have a sedentary job. You working at an office, you are sitting down. Make sure you give yourself timers to get your body moving. Now, if you have these watches nowadays, they kind of alert you and tell you, hey, you need to move. You've been sitting still too long. Okay, that's good too. But be intentional about moving your body and about making sure you're keeping yourself in good condition. Okay, there's so many things that's going on and you want to be in good condition. Okay, because then you're able to fight out different things and combat different viruses and bacteria and all those things. Okay, so make sure you keep your body in top-notch condition. Now, I see you have dropped some things that you want to do. Okay, so that is good. There is a running banner. Okay, the running banner is telling you if you have not signed up for our email list. I don't know what you're waiting on, but you are missing out. Okay, I've been sharing good tips, good information, good content. And if you are not getting my emails, then this is what you need to do. You need to go to your spam folder or your promotion folder and do a search, Explore Blue Travel, and then mark us as safe. Then you will regularly receive our emails and it won't go to that inbox. But if you don't never open it, right? If you don't never look at it, then the email system that you're using marks us as either unsafe or suspicious, and because of that, you don't get those notifications. Okay. So I hope this was informative. I hope this was valuable. I hope you learned something. I'll continue to read your comments on what you shared. If you have any suggestions or if there is like something that you did in destination, you're like, listen, y'all got to do this. You know what I'm saying? Please let us know. I know I've heard people do mud baths. I know my best friend, her husband, they did a mud bath in St. Lucia. People have went hiking, you know, in the mountains in Africa. People have been on safaris, the zip lining, the scuba diving, the jumping from an airplane. It's so many things that you can do. Okay. But then also too, there are physical activities that I want you to do so that you are keeping your body in the best condition, right? Because a lot of us are in our 40s, 50s, early 60s, And I want us to stay looking good. I want us to stay looking mobile, us being able to participate and do things. And when they look at us, they be like, how old are you? Right? You by your daughter and they trying to figure out, like, is this the mama or is this the daughter? Because you done kept your body up, right? That's what I want for each and every one of us in here. Okay. And it starts with your physical activity. It starts with making sure that you keep your body in the best condition, drinking your water. Okay. Having at least 4 days of physical activity within a week, doing something active. Okay. So let's say if you're not walking, maybe you incorporate walking first, then you elevate to jogging. And then from jogging, you start running. Okay. Maybe it's cycling for you. Okay. Maybe it starts with just the Peloton and then you get on the bicycle and you start actually going around and you riding miles. You're part of marathons, right? But I just want you to start somewhere. Okay. If you can make that promise to me, say yes. Okay. Drop in the chat, say yes. Okay. Again, I am glad that you decided to spend some of your time on your Tuesday evening with me. I'm so grateful. I'm so honored. Again, I'm Zandra Sexton Holmes, the CEO and founder of Explore Blue Travel. We are a boutique travel company that specializes in curating epic experiences for busy women who don't have the time nor the energy. We do that by transforming you to relaxed, relieved, and revived. If you have not subscribed to our email list, there's a running banner below. Make sure you do so. If you catch this on replay, make sure you hashtag replay so that I know that you watched this. If you watched it, make sure you let me know where you watched from by hashtagging your city. Again, it has been my pleasure spending my Tuesday evening with you. If you have any suggestions, recommendations, or future topics you want me to discuss, you can email us. Our email is hellotrvl@explorebluetrvl.com. You have an amazing day, okay? Until next week, bye-bye.